We've got... And the chip. This back. All the talk. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. These two fighters are made for one another. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That counter punch caught him clean. Threw the hook, didn't land. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They exchange punches. Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Here we go for round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Well done with that counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Catch and shoot. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
These two were made for each other. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both men step back for just a moment. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Good counter punch. And he scores. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute.
There's the bell for round three. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Hook misses. Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. And a round that seemed like he... Back at it in round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Johnny, is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. Beautiful counter punch. The jab not finding its target. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. A perfect counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Ali in that last round. Well, there's the bell to start round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him up. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
He throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Insane action. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They have for each other's punching power. Straight right just misses. Good counter punching. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Oh, wait a minute! If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Oh, no! Ali is down! Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Talk about Ali in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fight.
Let's start the sixth. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again.
It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
A shot from the gods took him.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it.
Whoa, did you see that? And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. Let's see that again.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big... Whoa, wait a minute! The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. A much better game plan here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's not for ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds.
The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. This fight will continue. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Fury in that last round.
Big deep breath.
Here comes round 7. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. That was the moment.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. That thing never happened.
Nice counter. The perfect counter lands. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. see a jab from these two. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round.
Switch on.
And there's the bell for round 8. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's a counter shot. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Do you believe this? I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Can't find a home in that jab. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expect.
Pick a side, will you live, will you die, will you quit, will you try, sweating eyes.